up, YouTubers, off-roaders? Done a lot of shorts here lately for this truck. Today I felt like it deserved a video, walk around, basically show my progress, go over things that were done and what I've done. This guy out here in his driveway putting together a truck on a budget. Is it going to be the best? Probably not. Is it going to do what I want it to? Absolutely. Stick around and see how this truck will be capable of doing what most F-150s aren't able to do. So this thing started out as a 1997 F-150 single cab. Had a 4.6 in it. Now I've got less stuffed in there. You can see the motor mounts right to the frame. Sits in there pretty good. Got the turbo all the way out front. Obviously I'm been working on an engine cage and everything else that's going to be going in there. Cut the top of the body paneling out here for where the air dam and everything was, just because it's not necessary to be there and it's going to be cluttered. In the future when I'm done, I'll have a piece made to go over it, or one of the aftermarket hoods that will cover it, so I'm not worried about that. It's got 2.5 Foxes on it, bump stops, long travel kit. The long travel kit and the coilovers and all that stuff was done before I got it. Besides, you know, the engine stuff you see out here, that was done. I've added, obviously, the engine and have done all the cutting and getting rid of the whole front clip, just so I can make it kind of what I want to do. Before it was kind of meant to like be kept as a stock truck kind of look, which I'm fine with, but other engine didn't have enough power and the cage itself wasn't really tied into anything but the cab itself. So I figured now would be a good time to tie all that in together. Have a, you can kind of see it, I have a deck I put up there that runs Google Play Store and stuff, so you could do Onyx right off that. That was pretty cool. That worked out pretty well, actually. It's got a little bit of a sound system in it. That's not really what the point of this video is, but going to be coming through the, you can kind of see it there. You can see the holes going through the firewall there. Those tubes will be tying into this crossbar here on two sets there. Got the other hole there. And then there's one other holes down here where I'll be coming in and tying into this pillar here. Be doing that on both sides. And then I'll have the intrusion bars coming all the way up. So that's kind of the plan there. The rest of it was already done when I got it. I put the Ultras on it. Got it off another vehicle that that I had that I wasn't very fond of, but I liked the wheels, so I kept the wheels. Back has got triple bypasses, coilovers. It's 3-linked. I built an off-road jack out of a trailer hitch jack for, you know, trailers. Got my tactical shovel that I also built. Something I did unique that most people don't do on these trucks is I actually kept the Ford transmission and did a Ultra Bell style bell housing on it so I can connect to the LS motor. And the main reason for that is this is a 4-speed trans, and it's fully built with all the good stuff, and it's a solid shaft conversion on it, so that it actually will hold the power. You know, it's actually a very well built transmission, and so with that being said, if I did it like this, I don't have to change transmission mounts or drive shaft angles or none of that. All that just kind of stays. So I just had to worry about the front. I think that was time and money well spent on that bell housing and having it, put on that transmission, which is pretty cool how they do it. They cut off the stock bell housing and then they bolt that bell housing to the actual pump housing. So technically, that method, you could do kind of whatever you want. Ideally, I'm going to be putting the radiator and the intercooler radiator in the back there where the cooler and tire was. Now I end up building something else for holding that stuff. I'll be swapping the cam out on it. The turbo manifold, that was kind of a challenge. I kind of figured I was going to have clearance issues. I didn't realize they were going to be like that kind of a clearance issue. But I mean, it is what it is. I was able to get through it pretty well. Got a nice big wastegate down there. It will be air to water. It will not be, the air to air intercooler. With that being said, I mean, by all means, any questions, any advice you guys have, that'd be great. It's my first time doing one like this, but, that's the intercooler I'm going to be using. It's actually pretty hefty. Got the, camshaft ready to go. And I'll also be using, probably going to do 2 of these BMW electric water pumps. I'll probably end up doing a short on this thing. This thing moves a crazy amount of water. I did a test and almost emptied out my complete sink. Got in trouble and shit by the wife. I'm going to give the Aces fuel injection a shot. I was pretty curious about how that would work. I have no desire to mess with stock wiring harnesses or HP tuners. So that kit comes with everything and it's reasonably priced, so it was well worth it. But yeah, stick around, follow the channel, share, do everything you can to help me out. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just a regular dude out here trying to build cool stuff on a budget. And that's about it for right now. Next video will probably be me actually doing some welding and stuff. So that's all I got for today. You guys take it easy.